Greetings all, Vanna here for Scorpio's weekend message. Scorpio, the first card that came out for you is the Queen of Swords and the Four of Swords in reverse. The swords are related to these elements of air and your mind. That's what this suit is representing. The Four of Swords typical depiction is someone, I've always imagined or I've seen it as like a stone person, like on top of the sarcophagus, and it's like a stone image of someone holding their sword with three swords on the wall. And it often depicts a lot of mental unrest. And with the Queen of Swords, I feel like this mental unrest, strain, or stress is coming from the gravity of the responsibilities that are on your shoulders. And I don't know if these are things that you are putting on yourself, or this really is just the everyday that you have to deal with that is making this so stressful, like between being a partner, a parent, a business person, and everything in between. Life in general is exhausting. Responsibility is exhausting, especially when it is placed solely on a person to get everything taken care of. It is unfair, it is cruel, and frankly, it's laziness on the other people's behalf, that they are not going to work to make themselves stronger, to do the things that make them uncomfortable. The Seven of Swords is bringing in this sort of infighting energy, and even more reason for stress. And I got a little breathless right there. I'm looking at the sun and moon transition of it, and how it's like it's not quite clear who exactly is the one in control of the situation. Is the sun the centerpiece and the moon just a framework of it? Or is the moon's curvature meant to be the main part and the sun's flames are accents to the beautiful arc? Not surprised that the Three of Swords has come out in this situation. Because, like, what I'm feeling is like a partnership that started mutual, but began to twist and warp, and someone is putting a lot more of the work and strain and expectations of success onto you, and that is not fair to you. You have the Eight of Cups coming out for you as well. There is a reason to step away from this situation, because there are unconscious games being played with you. Someone is toying with you, and it's not entirely clear their motives. So, stepping away from the situation and doing the inward searching, because, like I said, is that a sun or is that a moon? I know it's the moon card, but with all that brightness, it's difficult to see exactly what's going on. It's difficult to see what's going on in the situation. Even in my instance, like, I don't want to put a big ego or head on myself, but I think I'm a fairly good reader, but I just feel discombobulated and like, yeah. King of Wands in reverse and the Two of Wands. This is the offensive or antagonistic energy that you are dealing with here, Scorpio. I almost called you Scorpikin, like Scorpio and Capricorn or something. That was weird. With the Two of Wands in reverse, I'm seeing it as like a pause. Stop. Don't move forward anymore until someone says something, until something is being said, or until you get a different perspective, an outside opinion. Like you get a different doctor to look at the situation, or like that kind of equivalent. Making sure someone isn't gaslighting you and trying to make you do more of their work or do more of the things that it's just not meant for you to be doing, because it's not your job to fix everyone's problem. It's not your job to fix the world. Yeah, there is a situation that you need to disconnect from, because the stress and the strain that it's putting on you is just, it's overwhelming. Yeah, and there are big changes that need to come, but it has to come when you remove yourself from the situation. You have to walk away from it. You have to step away from it. Yeah, this too is part of your journey. The struggle that you are experiencing now, as sucky as it is part of your journey, because the lows makes the highs more important. It makes the crawl to the highs more important, and it makes the drop from them more painful. But this is how we learn. We learn by fucking up and sending the wrong email the first time. We learn by stubbing our toes really hard and realizing that, hey, in this new apartment, I have to take this corner a little wider than I normally would because I'm not used to that plant stand being there or something. Set a goal for yourself, even if it's just, I want to live on my own. And that's a big goal these days because shit's expensive, but it's not something that's inconceivable. If you're smart, resourceful, and able to look outside of the norm for the things that you might need, you'll find inspiration comes in multiple streams. And when you make your intentions crystal clear to spirit, they make it clear to you what you need to do by removing the things from your life that are not in alignment with what it is you wanted. By presenting to you challenges to see if you can really carry through with what you have to do. Because it's not just the Charlotte and Tiana of it all, with Miss Charlotte always praying to the star, always just wishing for her happiness. And Tiana, she was too focused on working and making it happen to actually enjoy anything of it. Be a balance of those two. Be able to wish on the star and ask for help, but also be ready to do the work. And understand that sometimes that work has to change. And your best is going to look different from every single day, Scorpio. This entire situation is changing. But you will be all right and triumphant on the other side of it because you are a queen. We started with you as a queen. You have always been in this beautiful, wonderful energy. Someone saw that and decided to take from you more than they deserved and more than they should. And that's not something that you're going to continue to deal with, Scorpio. But I don't want you to blame yourself or hold guilt or shame that this situation happened. Do your best until you know better, and then do better, my love. You cannot blame yourself for being burned by the fire if you didn't know it was hot. Yeah, it was hot, and now you know. We learn through those painful experiences, and this is a painful experience, but not one that is going to defeat you, because you come in with blessings. You come in with connection and protections. And the more you are aware of them, the more you speak to your spirit team and make it a conscious effort to claim and live your life, you will find the miraculous changes occur so quickly. And you will find that your life has always been a beautiful miracle, just like you. Have a beautiful day, my love.